Hello Taurus, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is your weekly tarot forecast. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And also go check out the other videos that may pertain to you for your sun, moon, or rising signs. I think that'll give you a much more dynamic picture of what's going on with you this week. All right, let's get into it and see what the message is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this coming week? And we've got the Universe or the World card as our first card. Now we're going to lay out the rest of our 10-card spread. And we're also going to do an 11th card, and that is going to be our bonus card or confirmation card. And we're just going to put that right over here. We're not going to look at it till the very end. And that is going to just kind of tie the whole reading together and maybe give us that confirmation that we're looking for, okay? So, like I said, our first card today was that Universe or World card. So I think that there really is some sort of a delay in things this week. I think maybe not even this week, maybe like the week past. I think you've been kind of waiting for something, or just things feel like they're stalled, or a little bit stagnant, or just a little bit like on hold or frozen, and you're not really sure why. Or maybe you have an idea why, but it's just kind of not what you were expecting. And I think that there is like this sense of delay, or this sense of like things are just stuck or stopped for some reason, okay? And that's the vibe that I'm getting with this card today. And let's see what else might be going on. We can kind of get to the bottom of this. I think that you are the type of person who expects things quite quickly. We have the Knight of Wands here, and I think this is representing you and some of your kind of, more below the surface energies, or kind of unconscious or subconscious tendencies to like really expect things now, really want things to hurry up. Like I get this kind of impatient vibe with you a little bit, where if things aren't happening quickly, then you're either going to just kind of switch it up and do something else, or you're just going to kind of go after it again and kind of redo it to see if you can kind of get it to hurry up, if that makes sense. So I think that this is just, I was thinking originally that this might be some kind of a financial thing, but we're seeing some other ideas here that might kind of give us a little bit more perspective or put things into a little bit of balance. But I do think that you have this kind of impatient or impulsive kind of energy about you, where you want things to happen now, you don't like waiting. Simple, right? I think that in the past, some kind of issue that you might be bringing with you into this current situation is that you are kind of used to getting things quickly. You're used to having whatever it is that you want and having it right now. Like you in the past haven't had to wait for your rewards, or wait for your gratification, or delay the pleasure. You know what I mean? You've kind of just, you've wanted something and you've gone out and you've gotten it. And I think you're kind of used to that. I think when things start to take their time, or you think that they're going too slowly, I think that you start to get a little impatient, you start to get a little restless, and you start to just kind of start fidgeting, right? And you're just chomping at the bit, and you're just itching to get started with whatever it is that you're doing or that you're focused on. And because you have this, this kind of fiery energy about you, you can very quickly just move on to something else, right? It's not that you get bored easily, but if things don't happen quick enough, you just get so restless that you have to move on to something else. You don't want to sit still and wait. And so that might be a little bit of a challenge for you this week, is to just take a deep breath and practice a little bit of patience. Just a little bit of patience, okay? Because there is this history, I think, that you have of getting your way, getting what you want immediately, and you've seemed like you've had the resources or the opportunity or the ability to just go out and get whatever it is that you want, right? It's like if you really, really want something, like when you're a kid, you really, really want something, but you have to wait till Christmas to get it. This isn't the case with you. I think as soon as you see something that you want, or you think of something that you need, or that would really kind of bring joy to you right now, you just go out and get it. And I think that you have the means and the opportunity to have that in your life. But whatever it is that you're waiting for now, is maybe a little bit out of your control. It might not be something that you can just go out and get, or just say screw it and get something else. This is something that you really have no choice but to wait for. And I think that is the case primarily because of this World card being the very first card that we have here. And this is a major arcana card, this universe card, and it's just saying, look, I'm going to do things in my own time. You'll get it when you get it. It gets there when it gets there, you know? And I think that's kind of what the world or the universe is saying to you right now. It's like, look, you're going to have to be patient because I'm not ready to give it yet. And what they are giving, what it or you know, the universe or whatever it is that you are waiting for, I think is related to your finances in some way. It could be getting that phone call about your job, or getting that meeting to discuss your promotion, or you're waiting on that bonus check, or whatever the case is. It is something related to your finances. And we see that with the 10 of discs here, and this is saying that it directly concerns your physical wealth. Like, it really does concern like the money that's going to be in your hand, and you're just waiting for that from wherever it might be coming from. I don't really know what the source of that money is, but I think that's what the delay is regarding. Now, why there is a delay, I don't know, but I do think that you're really looking for this Sun card in your life. I think this is that fulfillment that goes beyond just kind of getting immediate satisfaction of your desires, right? Because I think we all are pretty much aware, at least people who are into tarot and stuff, you know, maybe understand the idea that as soon as you satisfy one desire, another desire pops up just like that. And so I think you're starting to understand that you need more in your life in order to be fulfilled. And I think there is this higher aspiration in you to find a different kind of joy and pleasure, and one that is more like spiritual or eternal, or just like more enduring, or just of more value to you than those just immediate pleasures and satisfactions. So I really do, I mean, despite everything that I've said, and I'm not trying to sound negative or get down on you, of course, nothing like that. Because I think that there is this kind of higher aspiration in you where you just want to be satisfied and fulfilled, and you want to experience joy, and you want to just provide joy to other people and spread your love and your joy throughout the world. I really think that you have those kinds of, like, you know, aspirations in your life. But in like the immediate situation or circumstances, like right now at this moment, you're getting pretty impatient because you're waiting for this money, and you know, you have these higher aspirations. Sure, whatever, right? They don't really mean anything if you don't have what you need right now. Then having these higher goals and aspirations, well, they're just going to have to wait too. So it just kind of pushes everything back. If this is your more like general philosophic outlook of life, sure, but your immediate concern is, why am I having to wait for this? What is the delay? I need this right now, and I don't want to wait. I think though, like I said, the universe is telling you that you have to wait. There's no way around it. It's just, you're going to have to. It's how you handle that waiting, or what you do with that time that you have to wait, that delay. How are you going to use that time to be of the most benefit to you, or to be the most productive? Okay. And I think what the universe is suggesting is this Six of Cups, and this is try just enjoying what it is that you have now. Try finding the joy and beauty and love and satisfaction with the things that are around you right now at this moment. Your friends, your family, your possessions, sure. Whatever it is that you love, that provides you joy and affection and satisfaction and fulfillment, those things are all around you right now, and it's just a matter of taking your focus off of this delayed situation for a moment, so that you can focus on what what you do have now that is important to you and meaningful and valuable. So I think that's kind of the message there from the universe regarding this situation, okay? Don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. It's because of all of you that I'm able to keep doing this every day, and I really love to read tarot for you all. So thank you so much. Moving on. Some of this information here is more about what it is that you're waiting for, why you're waiting, and when it's kind of going to come to you. I see that you do have this emperor kind of energy to you. You see yourself as someone who shouldn't have to wait because you're the one that tells other people to wait, right? So like you're the boss, you're in charge, you're the authority. People don't make you wait, you make them wait. Okay, so I think that's a little bit of the energy that that I'm getting from you today, is just that, just a little kind of dominant energy, a little bit of that kind of boss energy, where you don't think it's fair that you are being made to wait in this situation, right? But I think that it's also a message here in this card that you have to just maintain your composure. That you have to, you see how this Emperor is just kind of just sitting there, legs crossed, just kind of trying to relax and trying to maintain that composure and that discipline and just that kind of calm demeanor. But really, they're just all fire, all red, all anxious, just ready to lash out and bite and just be aggressive and just burn things down. But they're not. They're maintaining that composure, at least outwardly. And so I think that's kind of the recommendation here, is to just take a little bit of this. Remember we said this was like your fiery, a little bit impulsive, anxious, kind of chomping at the bit energy. Take a little bit of that and just slow it down, harness it, center it, and maintain that composure that we get with that Emperor card. Because yeah, you're the boss, it's your deal, but you've got to maintain that calm demeanor. And then there is that energetic blockage. This is kind of what's going on with the person that's directly involved with this. There is something in their way. There's something blocking their the completion of their side of things, and that's what's causing this delay for you. So it's something on their end that they are trying to figure out or sort through or push through. So something is blocking them. It's not that they've just dropped the ball, or that they're just kind of lagging, or that they forgot, or anything like that. There's something in their way also, okay? And that's kind of trickling down now, that's causing the delay for you. I see that your concern here, again, we're shifting kind of from discs over to cups, and then back to discs, and now back to these cups. All the while there's this fiery energy underneath it all, right? So I see that, like, even as we sit here, I kind of feel like you're just starting to like get a little bit more and more heated, a little bit more and more heated. But then there's this water, this cooling, refreshing water that I think, you know, was coming from this Three of Cups in the past, which is like, you know, you've had no trouble getting what you desire in the past, right? You have a lot around you now that can provide you with some just release and pleasure and calm and joy and love and all of those things. And then now we come to the Ace of Cups. And so it's just like we're kind of resolving all of this water, all of these cups, back to their source, their spiritual, kind of divine source, their inner intuitive, emotional source maybe. And I think that this card is really, again, just reminding you to like look within and look around you to see what the source of your pleasure and joy really is. And I think this is kind of touching upon what I said was your like higher aspiration, was to have just to be fulfilled and satisfied in life, and not to constantly have all of these like desires one by one just popping up, you know, a million times. You satisfy one, then another one pops up. That kind of whole cycle that we're all in. This Ace of Discs is telling you to really look at what the source of your happiness is. What is it in life that really makes you happy? What is that kind of one thing, not thing, but what is that one theme? What is that one general idea, or that kind of grand philosophic theme that makes you happy? What is that outlook? What is that, I don't know what else to say, just that theme, that one thing that makes you happy in life. And that is what you should look toward. If that is, God, if that is family, is that love, is that, whatever it is, that is kind of the focus for you. That should be a little bit incorporated into your daily life, or incorporate it more, right? If you already are focused a lot on that and a lot on your higher aspirations, I think this card is just saying, take a look at that now. Like, take a break from this situation, because again, this is a delay that you can't really do anything about. You can't help fix this, right? Because somebody else on a different end of this has their own problems that they have to fix, and then you'll get whatever it is that's coming. So in the meantime, just hang out, enjoy yourself, like start to do a little bit more of what you really love to do, what really makes you happy, okay? And as the kind of projected outcome, we have the Six of Discs anyway. So remember I said kind of discs, and then to the cups, and then back to the disc. Here we are with the discs again, and this is kind of the long-term projection or the outcome here. Is the Six of Discs. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to get whatever it is that's delayed. You're going to get this financial delay is going to clear, and you're going to get whatever it is that you're waiting for in terms of that kind of financial thing. You're going to get that. Things are going to be harmonious and stable and exciting and beautiful and good. So you might as well just use this downtime to focus on something else that brings you more satisfaction, more joy, that is more in tune with your higher aspirations. And I think that will help you to tame some of this restless, fiery energy and maintain your composure while you wait this thing out. Okay. Taurus, let's look at this confirmation card now and see what this might tell us regarding this situation. Now, we haven't looked at this card. We don't know what it is. And what is it? Oh, the fire. Okay, more fire. 10 of Wands. I think this is really kind of confirming more of this restless energy that we've been talking about. So if you have this, this impulsive kind of fire energy, this fiery nature about you, you're trying to maintain your composure. I think that it is necessary for you to follow this path of water, of cups that we've been talking about, so that you don't kind of burn yourself out, so you don't lose your health or vitality, or you don't lose your fiery energy or your spirit, because right now there's nowhere for you to go. So you're literally just like burning that furnace and using up all of that fuel for nothing, because there's nothing you can do in this situation. So I think by following this path of water, you can preserve some of your energy, your health, your stamina, your vitality. And then when you do reach this Six of Discs and things are stable and harmonious and you have the success and you've got this 10 of Discs, this money came in and everything's fine again, then you can go back to releasing that fiery energy, but not in terms of like anxiety or stress or fidgeting or just, getting all riled up, but in like generosity and love and help and support with the people around you, because that's kind of the dual nature of this 10 of Wands here. This is the final extent of that fiery energy. It's like the last ditch effort of the fire to do anything. And there's nothing you can do, right? So this fiery energy, it's going to keep trying and burning, but it's not going to accomplish anything, and then it's going to be done. It's going to run out, let's say. But this is also that having this abundance of this fiery energy allows you to really spread it around in a nourishing, loving, generous way with people. So it's kind of a twofold nature for this 10. And this, I think, is the perfect confirmation card in this situation. I think it works nicely. I hope this resonated with you. If you want to watch the extended version, you can become a member of this channel. And all of the information is down in the description box. This was your weekly tarot forecast. Thank you.